Hey everybody, I'm waiting for everybody to jump in and we shall get started. I'm waiting for everybody to jump in and we shall get started. Had to mute my my laptop. Hopefully you guys can see me. I see that I don't know why my whatchamacallit, my phone is like blackening out. It shouldn't. I don't know why it is. But here we are. So if it blacks out, um just let me know and I'll touch my screen. I'm not sure why. It wasn't doing that last time. But I am excited. Okay, you guys, I'm looking at my laptop. Same thing. We did see you. You saw me do what? Hey, Peach. Hey, Mommy. Hey, son. Welcome. I'm actually really excited that it's an hour earlier than usual. So we are going to jump right in. If you so do welcome, please do share the live, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So before we get into it, my name is Brittany, and I am your beauty educator, your makeup artist, hairstylist, all the things. And yeah, this is the Makeup Lounge, and welcome in. Tonight, we're going to tackle the brands Made by Mitchell. All of the products won't be by Made by Mitchell, of course, but we have featured products from Made by Mitchell, so I'm super excited. And my screen keeps going black. It's not black on live, but for me to see what's happening. But I'm going to have to keep tapping, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't doing that before, like the last live I used StreamYard, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. So, yes, I did mute the laptop. You can still hear my laptop? Or you can hear like an echo? You shouldn't hear an echo. Let me know. Buffing. What is buffing? You mean buffering? Let me know. Well, because I did mute it. So after the fact, you saw you mute the laptop because you said, I hope you didn't see that. What is going on? Did I just freeze? Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. It's like my screen is going, I don't know, it's going like black. And then whenever it goes black, you won't be able to see me. Like when my phone like kind of cuts out, you won't see me at all. So that's gonna elongate some time. So I'm looking at the settings to see what happened. Let's see. I didn't change anything, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hold on. But if it blacks out again, yeah, just let me know. All right, so let's get to going because it's already 8:04. So I want to put my hair up like normal, clip it out the way, clip the front out the way, and we'll jump right into it. The two products that I bought that I'll show you now, recently they had a sale, and by Made by Mitchell, they're the curve cases. Apparently, they've been around for a minute, and these are the newest ones, I'm assuming. So I think I have it. I wish it said it, but I have the medium and I have the dark. Let me make sure I'm picking up okay. So this one here is the medium. Here you go. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So that's pretty. It's cute. And then this is the deep. This is what it looks like on the inside. And the products that I have, I actually have it listed in, well, not listed, but I have it linked in the description. So anything that I mentioned is linked. Anything I didn't, that I did mention, but it's not linked, it'll be linked later after the live. So, because knowing me, I'll throw in random stuff that I didn't think to put the link in. So, to make a link for. What are you guys saying? It's for each phone brand. Just made this feature to save energy. Oh, you said yours is dry to use and abuse. You need to go ahead and toss that, Peach, especially if you had it for a while. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the Moisture Repair Balm, and then we'll talk about what I already have on the face. I'm going to use this mainly for my lips. This is a little dry right now. Screen keeps going black. It's pissing me off. You know, that might be the new, I don't have an iPhone, but I did have an update. And I don't know if the power saving energy thing that you mentioned, I don't know if it was a part of it. I normally don't read the description of the update, so I'll look to see what it is, because if that's the case, that's really not good. So I'm putting the Moisture Repair Balm by Denise underneath my eyes. Just to bring a little bit of moisture back. I already have moisture. I just don't want to do too much because I already have some on there. Ignore this little situation right here. You know, be like me, but do better than me. I'm over here popping or trying to pop the pimple. I know, so I started putting my hands on it. I was just like, I shouldn't do it. So I stopped and I got irritated, of course. So here we are. If you know, I already washed my face with my products. It's Produit Natal. It's the Let Natal Cleansing Milk. It is a gentle but powerful cleanser. And because I already showered and everything, every time I'm alive, I'm always showering before I get here. And then I followed up with our Lo Natal Moisture Mist in Lavender, which is a hydrating spray. And it's great to keep the makeup skin-like. You can also use this before and during and after the makeup. And also we have Shea Souffle is what I use to seal the hydration. So this is it right here. Here, you can see it better on this side. So that's what it looks like. Super fluffy and creamy and everything. So if your skin is super dry, especially if your skin is very dry, you need it. But I have combination skin, so it's great for my skin as well, my skin type as well. All right. So I'm moving on to Denise the Yummy, dropping stuff. The Yummy Skin Serum, Glow Serum in Fresh Pressed and Juice Boost. I am going to mix the two. This one, the Juice Boost is almost out. So that tells you how great it is. I use this product just like skincare. And that's how we're going to apply it. Here we go. That's what it looks like. And you don't have to be a specific skin tone to use those two shades. It goes with every skin tone. Just depends on what you like, what kind of what kind of color that you like, because it's very faint as far as like the color is concerned. So, but yeah. Put that all over, massage into the skin. At the end of your prep, I always say this, at the end of your prep, you should feel nice and plump. It should look nice and plump. If it's any dryness happening, you're missing hydration or moisture from like a sealant, so like a cream or anything along those lines. So yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. What? I put on my glasses because a little far. Bring it closer to me. Hi Susan, welcome in. Your shop my link, at least that one you sent and DMs have no product showing publicly. That's weird. How is it not showing publicly? So I'll update the shop my link. I'm not sure why it's not updated. It's updated on my end, but Peach, let me know because I have it in the description. So let me know if once you click on it, if you can see the links or see the products on. There we go. Okay, post a link to your product line, Brittany. It's in the description box. So the link to, but I'll put it in here as well. Oh no, Peach, beat me to it. Thank you. Um, I did that 3 times last week, and I'm paying for it. I know. And the thing is that I tell my customers this and people that I meet that talk skincare with me. I tell them this quite often, and here I am not following my was basically being a hypocrite. So yeah, don't pop the pimples, y'all. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right, so we're gonna move on to the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil. And this one is in Goddess. And I'm going to sparingly put this on because a little bit does go a long way. And so tonight we're going to focus mainly on the skin, since the products that I have from Made by Mitchell are more skin-based, skin-related. So they're multi-use, however, they're mainly skin. So that's what we're going to focus on. I don't want to confuse anybody. And I try to, when I talk a certain area, I try to just focus on that area only. So you guys aren't confused or whatever. I'm not saying you will be confused, but when you're trying to teach too many things. I think of like how my students operate. When you do too many things, you lose them. So I don't want to lose you. So yeah. Hatia, how was y'all day? Tell me, how was your day? So I'm putting at the highest points of my face. So cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, eyebrow bone, nose, top of my lip, chin. I put a lot on my chin. I didn't mean to, but it's okay. It's cute. It's cute for now because it's too late. But yeah, how was your day? There's a delay. I don't know if switching box works, but I just want to get into that work. It's a delay because the screen keeps going black and then my phone shuts off. So I'm sorry if you don't just, yeah, I'm gonna have to just double check it as I go throughout the live because like every couple of seconds or like every 2 minutes it's blacking out. And my daughter's having a run for her money downstairs, okay? I am using Denisa Meyer's Vision Cream Cover. This is the color corrector. So orange one is in TPO2. I use this pretty much every live. And then this one is my all over shade, but I like to mix it with the color corrector to kind of tone it down because I don't need it to be that orange for what I need to cover. Although I have a pimple, I don't need to cover anything. It's just a raised pimple. It's not really on my for me on my skin right now. It's not. There's no color for me to correct. So it's just gonna be raised skin. Put it that way. So there's no color to correct. You move on. It's raised skin because it's raised skin. Because it's a pimple. So there's really nothing you can do about that. So when clients come to me about pimples, this is exactly what I tell them. There's no color to correct. There's nothing I can do. I'm not a magician when it comes to pimples as far as at the moment to correct it. The only way I can correct it is the pimple itself has color in it. If it doesn't, you just do exactly what you would do. In whatchamacallit. Hold on. In correcting complexion, etc. So if you have a pimple and it looks the same tone and color as the rest of your face, there's nothing to correct. Let's just put it that way. So don't try to beat yourself up. Just do better with your skin. That's all you can do, right? So I'm looking to see what I need to correct. What is on my eye? Oh, wait, before I put the corrector on on my skin, I'm going to jump into the Denisa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in Universal. And I'm going to put it not on my eye, but right underneath the fold. I'm putting it in the areas that I would normally get oily. I'm going to skip my nose. My nose has a mind of its own. Sometimes it's oily, sometimes it isn't. I'm going to check the comments in just a second. All right, so I'm looking to see what I need to correct, which is underneath here. I have a little bit of darkness. Just a tiny bit, and it's not all the way through. It's just mainly where you see I'm applying it is where it is. Not too much. I'm exhausted. Wait, hold on. Day was productive. I'm exhausted, but overall okay. Live. What's in the glass? It is I forgot what it is actually. It's some kind of not champagne, but some kind of wine. I always drink it, but I can't remember the name of it. It's a sweet wine. I don't do like bitter wine. Probably I don't think it's Merlot. Let's see what else. Let's see. Halbert Britt, you need to answer. You need to be answering your mom. uh Yeah, I know this phone going off. I'm telling you, I think it's the update. I need to look at that to see. Not right now, obviously, but it's gonna have to be a waiting game. Playing game with this phone here. All right, so I'm just blending that out, the under eye. So I'm just keeping my eye on the phone while the screen goes black. I'm sorry that it keeps cutting off. Let's see. Anything's on my forehead. See, got another pimple over here. But that has a little bit of color, so I'm gonna cover it. Just been a pimple week. A pimple week. But tomorrow is, if you guys don't know, tomorrow is Haitian Flag Day, and so that's why I brought out some wine to celebrate. Putting some on my top of my lip area. And as you guys are coming in, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe, especially if you like what you're learning and all that. All right, cool. Put this out a tad bit. Um, I'll click around, mommy, about the update because I actually like the update, but I didn't know that this was a part of that update. To because I'm like, what is happening? So I need to see what that is about. I'll click around, and if I can't find it, then I'll just ask David about it. All right. So we're gonna move on to the Vision Cream cover. This one, the color that I use all over the face for my all over shade is W07. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, we definitely just gonna have to do face tonight. Although I wasn't planning on really touching the eyes like that, I was gonna put something down, but this going in and out is ridiculous. So I'm putting that, I'm kind of skipping the center and distributing on the outer portions of my face. If you didn't hear it from the beginning, this is from Dennis Myrick's. I'm gonna cover some of my chin. I told you I was gonna skip the middle, but the chin is very golden. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cover that up a little bit to tone it down. On this side, I'm gonna cover some of the pimple here. All right, like I said, we're skipping, so I'm just making sure that is blended towards the center. And underneath my neck area. Just whatever is left on the brush, nothing too crazy. Okay. Then the same, what you call it, product, just a different color. See what you guys are saying. Let's see, if you're new, if you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, or if it's going to, if it's gonna be considered a form of hate crime since it is Haitian Flag Day tomorrow and she is Haitian. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be no hate crime. You either agree with it, you don't. But Haitian Flag Day is still Haitian Flag Day because it happened. And yeah. So, little backstory of how Haitian Flag Day or the celebration of the flag, how it came about is that um it was basically freedom from the French, and they used their colors to show their freedom, basically. And the soldier or the leader, uh, Jacques Jean Dessalines, mommy, help me out on that pronunciation, was the one that designed the flag. And so we celebrate him for doing that. We celebrate the freedom. And of course, in the center is the two firearms that represents the freedom from being separated from the French. And so that's why we celebrate Haitian Flag Day. It's really a big deal in Florida. Of course, Miami is definitely the one to celebrate Haitian Flag Day. It's also a big deal in New York, Boston, anywhere that there is a large um, population of Haitians. So obviously here in Texas is not large at all. Some of these kids are like, what is a Haitian? So that tells me a lot. So what I did for my class, something small, because obviously they don't know anything about Haiti, really, to be honest with you. So um we did just a little exercise as far as like an activity, and then I had them color in the flag or the country of Haiti. And what else? What else did I do? We watched two videos on it of how Miami celebrates Haitian Flag Day in Little Haiti, and also um, the short history behind uh, how the flag came about. So, but yeah, I'm just putting whatever mixture I have on here underneath my eyes. So yeah, and how we celebrate is it's just a big celebration. You wear the flag colors. You wear red and blue. You wear the center, the firearms, the palm tree, all of that. All of that, all of that. Okay, I'll look to see what you guys are saying in the comments in just a second. I'm putting that underneath my eyes. The type of brush I'm using is it's like a fluffy brush, like a flat, fluffy brush, not too flat and not too fluffy. So just to help distribute it and kind of blend it out at the same time, but I'm not really using it for blending, as you can see. I'm more so just distributing the product. And a little bit goes a long way. This Vision Cream cover is the truth. It's super, super concentrated. It's very pigmented. And so if you're looking for a punch, you want to get punched in the face with some pigment and staying power, definitely tap into the Vision Cream cover. I use it for concealer. I use it for foundation. Sometimes I'll use it for contour, depending on where they're wearing it to. All that. So if I had a bride, I would use it all over in different areas of the face so that she stands out, basically. So, all right. Then I'm going to blend it out with her brush. This is the Yummy Face 1.0. Going to blend it out. And then continue with the rest of the face. Yes, I said New York. Chicago is also a big one too. Oh, I didn't know that. Not French people got their butt beat. Goodbye, but this is true. um, I can't see for the life of me. Hold on. The only what? The only thing the American school system told me about Haiti is to not go if you're not of deeper complexion. That's wild. I don't know how true that is, but that's all we were told. Yeah, I'm sorry that they told you that. I'm not sure why. But yeah, definitely we're very loving, and it is a loving, inviting country, just like Jamaica. Um, we have helped many nations to gain their independence. Without our revolution, the U.S. wouldn't have the opportunity to purchase Louisiana territory. Yes, that is very true. And also to help bring about the what they celebrate Cinco de Mayo for, that's also a part of Haiti, how Haiti helped Mexicans out in that way as well. Ow. So Haiti is very, very helpful in a lot of ways that people aren't aware of. So, yeah. And people are starting to realize that now that Haiti is very, very helpful. It's not a standalone type of country, not excluding, um, Haitians, etc. So, but yeah, Haitians are amazing. And Haiti, what they've done for this country, what they've done for other nations, like my mom said, is definitely to be studied and to understand. Cause please tell me what kind of help the way that Haiti was helping, where else is that coming from, you know? So am I proud to be of Haitian descent? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now I'm just finishing off the highlighting in the center. As you can see, it's just super dark, so I'm going to balance that out by adding some lightness down here. A little bit down here. Okay, then we're going to not drop the brush. Blend her out. Okay, so we're about to tap into the curve case. I am so excited to finally get my hands on it and use it. I've been waiting for that mug to go on sale. I'm telling you. Like a good sale. Because they usually have great sales, but I was looking for a good sale, you know? So just making sure there isn't any demarcation lines, because sometimes there could be a demarcation line right here, and I would hate to not catch it. Looking crazy in these streets. Okay. Just a little bit right here. I can still see some of the orange, so I know I didn't get all the way up here yet. I'm not putting a whole lot. I'm barely dabbing into like the mixture that I put down. So because you don't want to build up too much product underneath the eye that it starts to backfire and shrivel and cake up on you. You don't want that. So a little bit goes a long way. All right, cool. We're moving on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Um, I never thought about it that much because we were never told anything else about Haiti and most other places that weren't Asia, Europe, or America. Pointing out pointing at a few white kids and the two Asians in our class and using them as examples of people that shouldn't go to Haiti was wild. The what? Oh my God. Probably should have been reported though in hindsight, but I also had to teach that cows about Canada because there wasn't anything in the textbooks about it. Mm. This was high school. world geography too. That's wow. You recently just graduated. That's crazy that whoever taught y'all is hateful to Haitians, because what is going on to Haiti? uh-uh. That's crazy. Cat colonizers didn't and still don't want to celebrate Haiti. Think about it. Supremacy or inferiority complex praying for them. Okay, you can see me now. Um Basically, I think we don't want to be celebrated. This is just a guessing game. Um it's because we've done so much for America and other nations that they don't want to recognize that, right? So that's why people are starting to find. I feel like that's why the people are starting to find out now about who we are, what we've done, etc. All right, so I'm jumping into the curve case medium. This is medium, and I'm going to show you deep. Yeah, we're going to jump into medium first, and then I'll go deep into deep. And I'm mainly going into the medium specifically for the shades down here, the colors down here, because these would technically be bronzing shades for me. So I'm going to hold it up to my skin to see which one I want to do. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, so let's just play. Let's play and see which one I want to dabble into. I'm going to go with the darkest one first to see how I like that. And I didn't bring any wipes, paper towel, nothing. Let's see. Oh, well. We're going to just decorate my arm tonight. All right. She's nice and cute and creamy. She's right here. Now that might not show. Yeah, I think that's the darkest one because it was on the outer edge. That's not going to do anything. But you know what? Let's just see what it looks like. So I may have to mix and mingle with the deep. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that looks just like my skin. So not hating on it, but you can't see anything. So compared to this side, it looks just like this side. So we're gonna go to the deep just so that we're not wasting time. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to the darkest one in the deep. I'm gonna go that's not red. I'm gonna go here. I don't want to go too red because I just don't. I don't want to look red. That's crazy. So we're gonna mix that into what I already have down. I'm adding a little bit of this one into that mix just to deepen it. Deepen it some. I didn't get rid of the other color. I just mixed it, to be honest with you, because it's gonna overpower it anyway. So this is using all three. This is what I have so far. So I'm excited. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I love it. That's pretty. Okay. That's cute. That's real cute, actually. Hmm. I think I have Beauty Bay as one of. I have to double check though, but I think I have Beauty Bay as the choice that I selected for Shop My. But yeah, it's in my description box. I put all the products together in one post. That's really pretty. And I think, let me see, I think when I got the curve cases, I think they were, yeah, it was either 50% off, or I think some products were 50% off and others were up to 50% off, if that makes any sense. So that's really cute. Nice. Okay, made by Mitchell. Okay. Some coming around. And then I'll take that same mixture and I'll just deepen it with the darker one to give me the tone that I'm looking for, to deepen it without looking so, because the darkest one is it's very dark. And I don't need to be looking muddy dark. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. If you picking up what I'm putting down. So nothing on the brush, I'm just blending. And it blends really nicely with everything else that I have on my face, which is such a plus. I can't wait to tap into those colors though. Okay? For the blush. Woo! Here for it. Okay, so going back into the deep case, the deep curve case, I'm gonna use this dark one and I'm gonna mix it back into what I have already. I'm just deepening it up. Just not a little bit and deepening up some like a good amount. So you guys can see the difference. Plus it's giving like that true contour tone, cool tone that I'm looking for. So yeah. All right, so this is it right here. You see it's cooler than what I put down. So that's what I'm going for to give me a true contour color. And I'm not gonna take it how I took the bronzing color. I'm gonna keep it right where the shadows are. Y'all see that? Listen, okay. That's so pretty. Ooh, and it blends. Ugh, it blends so disgusting. I love it. It's cute. Hmm. And it just automatically gives like dimension that I'm looking for. Ooh. I'm gonna check the comments in just a moment. Mm-hmm. That's real cute. Can't have too much on my brush. I'm just hitting mainly the temples. Cute. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. um, Thank you, Sun. Sun said this is gorgeous. Yeah, I know. That is such a steal. Everyone can see how supportive and helpful Brittany is. Perfect example of how loving our people are. Not to be mistaken for weakness. We're strong. Yes, I try to be. But I didn't learn that from myself. I learned that from my family. So, ooh, color coming through. Ooh la la. Thank you, mommy. Cheeks so sharp it could cut through that world geography class. Good freaking bye. Thank you, Peach. This skin, y'all love it? Ain't it cute? I can't wait to use the colors. Mm, So good. Okay. I am going to, not that. Hold on. Actually, what is this? No. All right. I'm going to use some of, because I already mixed in the bronzer shade. So I'm going to use some of the W07 from Vision Cream Cover and a tiny bit of that and make a small mixture for my nose contour. I literally put it like right there. You really can't see it, but I do. That's okay though. As long as you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to chisel my nose a bit, putting majority of that product where it recedes the most on the bridge of your nose. That is like in this area here. You didn't know. I'm telling you, my finger is getting an exercise tonight. I'm trying to keep this screen from going black. All right. And I really didn't touch too much. I just tapped it a little bit with this fluffy blending brush, and I'm just blending out the contour. So a little bit goes a long way. Going back in with this brush, I am just making sure it's blended underneath here again, since we laid something else down by the nose area, contour area, making sure that's blending properly and seamlessly. Okay, now I'm excited to go in with these colors. I'm telling you, oh my Lord. All right, so we're gonna start with the medium curve case. I want to get into this right here because I think that would be so cute with, because we're gonna mix. Come on, stay bright. We're going to actually, you know what? Why won't we do this orange and pink? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do orange and pink. Let's be bold on the face. Ooh. Definitely almost okay. What you guys are seeing. Let's see. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Color coming. Oh, no, I already read that. Sunset vibes on the cheek. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm tapping into um this one, this one. I'm not trying to drop the mirror at the same time, just a little bit. That's kind of a bit. You know what? We'll use it. Okay. I am excited for this pigment. I'm telling you. I'm excited, y'all. What? That's cute. Ooh, do you see that? I'm not even pressing hard. I look like a clown. Because I have it right there, but no, it's cute. I'm gonna blend that out. It is cute. I'm putting this, I normally don't go for the front, but I'm putting this because this is the color I want in the front. And then I'm gonna put that pink towards the back. That orange packs a punch. That was this one right here. And the products that I use, like I said, is linked in the description box. You can click on it and click on the curve case. That's pretty. I mean, even you can use this on its own, okay? And not having to double up like me, be extra, but it's real cute. Now we're gonna go into this pink one right here. Same fluffy brush. It's a big fluffy brush. All right, then we're gonna go and overlap that orange. And what the do y'all see that? Baby, honey. All right, let me get my mirror just to make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. Y'all, that is so pretty. It's so pigmented. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that. But it blends so effortlessly. Like, what? Y'all, that is so, so pretty. And I'm bringing it up by the side of my eye into my brow area, and like around the temple area. I love doing blush like that. It's so pretty. That's so gorgeous. So that orange into that pink. That orange into that pink. Okay. I wonder if you can put this on top of a powdered face, like Dennis Myers products. But I'm gonna use something else from his line. Has a blush to kind of mimic that. So there's nothing on the brush. I'm just bringing this out to blend this area because you don't want to, at least for me, I don't like to leave that demarcation line. It's very annoying. So we're going to blend that out. Same thing here. That's cute. Super cute. Oh, I'm about to have fun with this case. I'm telling you. Yeah, these make a punch, Peach. You were right. um, no highlight needed. Exactly right. Son on her way to purchase. I know she is. She's gonna add to her list, like I add to mine. Um, I have these in my cart so long. Maybe I'll get it as a declutter to D&B cream palettes. I have put these over powder before. It wasn't my favorite, but it's also not my favorite when I do it with D&B. I don't mind if I'm looking for like a glowy finish and I don't want to use like a highlighter to do that, then I would use cream over the powder. But is what I mean by like if it works over the powder, if it doesn't like take off the makeup. Does that make sense? So if it's not taking off the makeup, then it works over powder. So it just all depends on like what I'm doing or what the client wants, if that's what they're looking for. So I'm going to powder the face. We're at that point now. We've had our fun. So we're going to get into more Made by Mitchell. Another type of blush that he has. In just a minute. So let's powder. I'm using the Dennis Myers Evolution powder. This is the translucent, which is 01. This is her. And then this is how it looks. There's a net on the inside. I actually cannot stand the net, to be completely real, so I cut it open so I can get into what I need. I'm not a huge fan of the net. A lot of people love it. I can't. I can't. Okay, as you know, you don't want your brush to look like cocaine. So you want to knock off enough powder so it doesn't look like cocaine. I am going to use the brush I've been working with. I'm going to press in to mend back the under eye area and every other area that creases. Work with one eye at a time. Okay. And then we're going to press and roll up underneath the eye. Okay. We're going to set the brush again for the other side. You don't want to let your brush look like cocaine, so we're going to knock it off. All right, and then we're going to mend those products underneath the eyes because, you know, you've been talking and everything, moving your face. So you want to push it back like clay, if that makes any sense. Mend it back like clay because you don't want to set creases. Okay. Then press and roll. Right underneath that eye, you want to press and roll. Okay. Okay, then for the rest of the face, I'm just going to press in the products because, you know, there's lines up here. Okay, okay. It's cute, cute, cute. The color is still there. The color did not dry. It didn't come all the way out, so I like that. That's cute. All right, so now we're gonna get into the other powders that I use on the face. So we're using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and there's different colors that I use just to create the tone that I'm looking for, consistent tone that I'm looking for. So this is dark tan, and there's another one. This is medium tan. This is dark tan. So I'm gonna use medium tan closest to the center and dark tan on the outer edge. And I didn't go as bright underneath my eyes like I normally would have. I needed to see what kind of pigment it was going to give me, but without the contrast, if that makes any sense. So if you're like, it's not as bright, that's why. But yeah, it's pigment, all right, which I love. I'm gonna head to the comments in just a moment. Okay, now moving on to dark tan. I'm gonna put that on the outer edges. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Um, I have put these over powder before. Okay, yeah, I read that. Use, abuse, and dry for a reason in my collection. I have use these as cream shadows though. And my God, if you're willing to work with them a little here, a little there, beautiful shadows. Cream shadows. I'm not a huge no problem, Noe. Hey baby. I'm not a huge fan of cream shadows as far as like that creamy that it kind of translates to like a cream foundation. Although I know how to set it and everything, I just rather use something else. As far as like my clients, I'll try it on myself, but makeup looking bomb as usual. Thank you, girl. No, not watch the replay, but you're gonna have to. I don't know why space was taken out between Noel and but when I there was a space there, but oh well. I don't know. I'm assuming what you typed, Peach. All right. Okay, so we're powdered down. We are going to move on to the other blush by Made by Mitchell that I was telling you guys about. So I'm pulling colors that I have that are kind of similar to what I put down, just to stay within the family. White colors. One that's not so cool. What? Also not so bright. I'm trying to see which ones are good for me. Let's see. Let's see. So I have these pinks and this warm pink. This is cute too. This might be a little, we'll see. This is very bright. We're not going to fool with that one. Okay, maybe this one and this one. They're very similar though. I don't know what the name is for this one because the sticker came off. But this one, this one is Peach Sugar. That's what this one looks like. Peach Sugar. And then the no name one is, we don't know. Oh, that was gonna tell me on the bottle, but this is what it looks like here. So we shall play. They call these, he calls these blushes. So yeah. You believe that's melon baller? Shoot, it could be. At this point, it could be because the tag is not on there anymore. So let us play. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to throw in the front. I'm probably gonna throw. Let me bring up that pink one again. So I want to put the pink. I'll probably put the pink. Let's see. Because this is a lighter pink. I'll probably put the lighter pink in the front. Do I want to do that? Or maybe this way. Let's see. The no name one. You guys like the no name one? Okay. So let's play with the no name one and see where that takes me. This is the no. Oh, that's so pretty. That's the no name one. This one is Peach Sugar. I'm gonna put that down. See what tone it gives. So warm. That's cute. That's real cute. And then this is Posy Rosy. These names are cute. Posy Rosy. Oh, Miss Posy Rosy is really pink and rosy. Really cute. Okay. That's Miss Posy Rosy. This is no name. This is Peach Sugar. And this one is Posy Rosy. Well, I don't know because it's real cool. So I'm floating between these two. So we're gonna put this one in the front, this one in the back. You're saying both. Yeah, you know I'm gonna do both. So we're gonna put peach sugar in the front. Because I want to see how it looks over powder. This is really pretty over. This is not as creamy as the curve case. So this over powder is actually really nice. I've tried it underneath like pigmented foundation and it just hit it and I was like, all right. But this over it, this over it is cute. Adding some more peach sugar. I didn't take too much out. So I wanted to show you guys first. Bro, here we go. That's really, really pretty. Okay, and then we're doing the no name in the back. Oh, the no name gives a punchy punch. Okay. They both give punches, but they're the peach sugar float more with my skin tone, if that makes any sense. This gives a nice, cute, soft punch. Put that up there since I'm not really playing on the eyes tonight like that. I'm just putting whatever is left on the brush on the edge of my eye. Nothing too fancy. That's pretty. And it blends out really nice too. Put that on this side. Grab no name. I would use these mugs as a lip color too, to be honest. To be real, like why not? Especially if it holds pigment like that. Oh yeah, most definitely. That's real cute. Hopefully you guys like that and can see it. These boring liquid brushes similar in formula to the Hot Slaps concealer formula. Interesting. Pea sugar is just a little softer like me. Soft in what personality? Because you are not soft in personality. That's cute. I'm living for it. Okay. Now let's move on to I'm going to line my lips. This is it's going down. So it's the lip liner from NYX. And I think it's like chocolate or something along those lines, bro. I keep telling you, I have no idea because it's all the way down. But I'm gonna line my lips with it, and then I'll do my brows, and I'll put on a highlighter. Doing things backwards today, clearly. Um, you like the blush, girl? Thank you, Peach. Peach be uh keeping tabs on y'all and the likes and stuff. I'm going to use one of the blushes for a lip color. So I'm either going to either going to mix a couple of them together. This is real bright, so probably not that one. um I'm either gonna mix a couple of them together to create another shade or another color, I mean. So like for example, I'm probably gonna do peach, sugar, and melon sorbet because that together is cute. Or melon sorbet by itself is cute too. Hmm. Let's mix. Let us mix. Let us rest, yes, Lord. Okay. So this one is peach sugar. You already seen that one. This one is melon sorbet that I'm going to put down next to it. As you can see, my hand is decorated. But focus your attention over here. So this is melon sorbet. And we shall blend her. Looking for flip. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts in a second. Now the color is nice, but if you guys are not looking carefully, um, like it's trying to separate on my lips. So this is something that I wouldn't use on the lips for that reason. It could be because what I had on my lips before. It could be that, but yeah, that separation. It's like this slight separation, and I can tell because when I run this back and forth with the brush, I see that it's not trying. It puts itself back together, but immediately it starts to sort of separate. So yeah, we're gonna keep it for the blush, okay? We're gonna keep it for the blush because it doesn't do that to the blush. Like it's not separating on the skin. Yeah, it's not separating on the skin, but it's definitely separating. It's I don't know if you can see that. Like it looks like my lips are super dry, but they're not. So yeah. The lip liner has seen great days on these lips. So we're gonna actually go into a lip color. I'm just gonna put it right on top since I don't have a whatchamacallit thing with me. A wipe because it's in the other room. I don't feel like getting up. So there's that. Let me grab something to dig this out. So I'm just matching basically what I created. This sort of the same tone, but obviously it's going to be more pigmented. So let's see. Let us see. Let's see. That's cute. All right. This on my lips. I'm just putting it right over it. It shouldn't really do anything. And you see the actual lip product is gripping it. And so I thought it was going to be something similar to that, but nah, player. Nope. When in doubt, thug it out. Where's the other brush I was using? Oh, here we go. That little brush from my list was not it. So I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna line my lips one more time. Why am I blurry? Why? Hello. There we go. Cute, cute. Okay. Now I'm going to. Where is that gloss? Where are you? Where art thou? Oh, in front of my face? No wonder I can't find it. Okay, so I'm going to use, as you all know, Old Faithful. She's almost gone too. This is Milani Keep It Full, so lip plumper. This is Prismatic Peach. That's cute. Okay. Now we're going to do just a tiny bit of highlight, not too much. Something that will go along with the face. So let's see. So this is Lightwork Volume 1 palette from Danessa Myricks. And we're going to go into Smooth Sailing. Smooth Sailing, really cute. And then brows and mascara. Never should be good. I didn't put anything else on the brush. It's just whatever is left. I'm tracing it. The rest of my face. This is a cute, like summer look. You're not doing too much, and but you're still you got on makeup. You got on makeup. So if you're looking for something, anything similar to that, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. All right, let's do these brows. I'm using the Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. It's just depotted with Blooming Romance. So the neutral side is basically groundwork. And I'm going to go into the pomades. You can see here, these three are the ones that I normally use. They're the most dug into. So yeah. Let me check the comments really quick. I haven't checked y'all in so long. Hold on. Peach said something. Hold on. Thank you, Peach, for sharing my Instagram. Hey, TJ. Aw, look at you. Peach said the formula can't hold on lips that well because it is a water-based product with silicone form filler. See, I didn't know what the ingredients are, so that makes sense because the Denisomyrix, what's it called? Denisomyrix, that balm that she has. I'll show you. The moisture balm has oil in it, so that's why it separated it. And the silicone is not strong in the I can tell in the whatchamacallit, in the blush. So it was easy to separate. Something that's oil or wax based tends to be better on the lips. Correct. um, but I didn't know what the ingredients was, so I didn't even look to see. I just bought it. Thank you, you guys. You guys say you love it, look good. Okay, so let's get into these brows and then mascara. Just filling them in. Who knows why I went straight to the front? I normally don't do that, but whatever. It's what it is. It's already there. Doing everything backwards today. That is okay. We're gonna flow. You feel me? We are going to flow. We're gonna brush some of that front a little bit so it's not so harsh. This color in the lips is cute. Trying to make these brows look like sisters and not friends, you know? Again, these products are located in my description box in my shop. You're more than welcome to shop the products that I'm using. Okay, we're gonna keep it soft since the rest of the face is soft. Okay, cool. Make sure that's blended. Okay, cool. Now moving on to mascara. Or are we moving on to mascara? Let me see. Hold on. Not yet. If I can get this open, that'll be great. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. That wrapper's gonna have to stay on. Come on, man. Okay, we're back. So I'm using the All Smudge No Budge. This is the eyeliner from Made by Mitchell. This is what it looks like here. I'm going to use the brown one. It's called Make a Toast. That's cute. And I'm going to line my waterline with it. Oh, that's really brown. That's pretty. And these stay put, okay? They don't move. Once you get it in that waterline, they're great, especially if you wear contacts and everything along those lines. If you do that, yeah, these things are not going to move at all. Okay, so now for real, on to mascara. I'm using the Old Faithful L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is the waterproof. This is in Carbon Black, my fave. My fave. So let's use her. And we're nearing the end of the live. I hope you guys solidify the purchases of the curve cases and everything else made by Mitchell. Like Peach says, abuse your wallet. That's what we're here for. How do you guys like the new time? Since I like the new time a lot. So let me know. It's an hour earlier. Hopefully I didn't confuse anybody. I try to promote the time as much as I can. That the time was changing and the new time. So let me know. Because a lot of you guys voted for 8 o'clock CST. Oh, really? Just hit myself. Great for older women. Reading what on my phone. Great for older women. Makeup wears too, line won't move. Right. Brit in the tech battles tonight. Listen, I need to see the settings in my phone because after I got the update, I haven't looked at the settings. I just figured it would be the same. So I'm gonna have to look at the settings on my phone. The power saving settings, that is. Because I can't have the screen go black like that because I won't be able to do much. Because I'm so focused on, every 2 minutes, the screen is starting to go black. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. National Backwards Day. What y'all talking about? hmm. Thank you, mommies. I'm looking gorgeous. I got it from you, girl. Yes, Kat is doing an amazing job. I appreciate you, Kat. I'm just running up a second coat. Follow Britt's mom. Huh? That's funny. She's not on YouTube like that. She ain't gonna be posting it on YouTube, so you can be following her for another reason. But I appreciate you. I always love how dark this mascara is. Oh my god. Super, super dark. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. You love the new time? Yes. I'm glad because I think sun is like right before you get your babies together, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because I think 9 o'clock you would be showering them or something. I can't remember. Follow the queen of links herself. Right. Period. So I'm going to give you guys a look. Let's take my hair down since my hair is done. Take it down. Hold on. Make sure this makeup is not getting caught in my hair. As you know, that would be me. Okay. All right, so this is so gorgeous. I would wear this out on a day to day. Britt's lawyer, who she keeps on retainer just to perfect the wing liner, is no. I said what? That is funny. Yes, please follow all the friends. All the friends. Okay, so yes, this is a completed look featuring Made by Mitchell. I super, super love the curve cases. I'm gonna show you one more time, just in case you missed it the first time. This is medium curve case, and then this is deep curve case. I did use both. I mixed and mingled, as you know. And I absolutely, first impression, hands down, love it. It's super pigmented, and I love how it grips the skin. I love that. And then the colors in the curve case and also the blushes. Love that. I love using it on top of the powder skin. It doesn't interrupt or disrupt the makeup, which I love. And that's what I was looking for if it was going to do something like that. And if you are hesitant about getting those products or the products that I use for tonight, please run, especially if they're having a sale, run to those products. And that's specifically for sun. Looking soft and sexy, you're shining through. Thank you, mommy. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'm gonna come up close so you can see. Please ignore our little friend for tonight. But everywhere else focus on. But yeah, coming up close so you can see the skin. Yes, yes, yes. Real cute. Mm-hmm. Love it, love it, love it. And yeah, real pretty. Love it. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the follow button for Instagram. You'll get so much more love there besides over here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night and have a good rest of your Saturday into Sunday. And wait, what was Peach saying? And it's the what? And it's the wild creature that somehow got my position, but don't worry, it doesn't bite. It's cat. That's so funny. But you're a great moderator. Yes, and if you didn't know, May 18th is Haitian Flag Day. We talked about this earlier, but if you're just tuning in, please educate yourself on what Haitian Flag Day is and why we celebrate it. Did you order off their site? I ordered through yeah, they're a UK brand. You can order off their site. It's not really recommended because of um, the shipping costs, but I would order directly from what's it called? Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay. So once they recognize your phone or the device that you're using, that it is a US device, so automatically it pops up, the Beauty Bay suggestion pops up for you to order through them instead of ordering directly on the site. And they come up a couple of times. So if you bypass it, it comes up quite often. It lets you know like the shipping is cheaper using Beauty Bay. How do they compare to the other similar shapeshifter palette that was on the market? Makeup Forever, right? Shapeshifter palette. Are you talking about, you're referring to like the curve case, how they, the difference between this one and a shapeshifter palette? Am I understanding that right? This is like the only one that I would say like the only one that I have, if I'm not mistaken, that has color. The other ones that I have there are from Made by Mitchell as well. And actually, you know what? I do have a Makeup Forever one. It is their I forgot what it's called with the Makeup Forever. It's called a Flash Palette. Boom. Oh my God. Wow. So I have the Flash Palette. It's depotted. However, how it compares to this one is similar. It's similar and it's pigmented, the Makeup Forever one. So they're very similar to each other. They can mix and mingle. They're very mixable inside using other products like cream-based products. But this one here, what I like about the Made by Mitchell, it really grips the skin. Makeup Forever, the Flash palette, it grips the skin too, but it's something about it that is different. I feel like it's more creamier to me. It's the Blush and Glow Flash palette for the ones with similar colors. Okay, so hold on. You're not talking about this one, are you? The HD Skin Blush and Glow palette, they're not the same at all. They're very different, hands down. Hands down. This one here, the Blush and Glow palette, is very soft and it's not as pigmented. It doesn't pack a punch as much as the Curve Case. You can tell by just looking at it too. Look, see? This one is a Makeup Forever, and I'm going to open up the Made by Mitchell. They're very, look. Compared to this one, I wouldn't even use these two in comparison only because they're marketed differently. This one is marketed as mixable, pigmented, highly pigmented. This one is not highly pigmented. It has pigment, but it's more on the natural finish, soft finish side. This one is not that at all. This is very different. This one is in comparison to the Makeup Forever Flash palette. The Flash palette is very similar to this. Okay. I'm sorry, because I like shapeshifter. Am I what? I was like, what the hell? No, you're good. Oh, okay. Urban Decay one they had is called a shapeshifter. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I was like, should I know what that is? Should I know the terminology of that? Oh no, there was a Makeup Forever one I was thinking about. Also, one gives you highlighters and bronzers. Yes, the Flash palette that I have for Makeup Forever is not it's more like your natural one. I don't have that one. The Flash palette that I have is the other one. It has like golds and silvers, white, blue. It has like your primary colors, your some secondary colors, etc. That's what I have. I don't have the natural one for a reason because I already had cream foundations that looks very similar to that one anyway. So it didn't make sense for me to get that. But yeah, you have every palette mentioned. Need to use that mug. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm not mad at this. It's just not a great comparison to the Curve Case, if that makes any sense. The Curve Case is in great comparison to the Flash palette from Makeup Forever. That's similar. This is great for anybody that wants like a natural finish everyday look, like that's all they do and they're not looking for high pigmentation. Get this. This is really great. I have it in my kit and for a reason, because you'll have people that don't want a lot of makeup on, right? And it's easier to just use this than to tone the Curve Case all the way down. Like, save me time and just give me this, right? So, oh crap, what did I just do? Oh, I wouldn't compare the Curve Cases to any of the Makeup Forever. I'm saying as far as like pigmentation wise, pigmentation and the way that it feels is very similar. Like you can compare those two for the Flash palette. But if I had to choose one over the other, it's definitely the curve case, hands down. Like without a doubt. Without a doubt. Definitely. Because you notice I didn't use powder for the bronzer or the contour that I've laid down. And it's giving, okay? It's giving. And I could have gotten deeper if I wanted to. The blendability is great. I can't remember the blendability on the Flash palette, but I do know that it is pigmented. The curve cases aren't as consumer friendly as the Makeup Forever. Is strictly made for pros in mind. No. I agree on that one too, because it isn't really, because if you're a consumer and you're looking at this and you're not that savvy with makeup, you're gonna be like, this is one, it's a lot of product. Two, it's a lot of colors. I don't know which one to choose. So they could be looking at it from that standpoint. And a consumer is not thinking off bat, I'm gonna mix. They want to see one and done colors, right? This is way too many. This is too much. This whole palette is too much for them, in my opinion. If it was a consumer and I was making a curve case for them, it would be 2 to 4 colors. All of this, they don't need. It's way too much product, and it's just way too many choices that they may not use because they don't mix, or they don't think like a pro. So, but if you are a consumer and you want to try it out and you want some knowledge of how to work the products, keep watching the videos. You can book a consultation with me, educational class with me, and we'll go over that of how you can use them. Anything that looks like this. But yeah, I agree. The curve cases are made with the messy pros. The curve cases are made with the messy pros in mind, like those will look like ass in the pan after a fair amount of use. The Makeup Forever just stays more classy. Correct. Yes, I agree. Not the messy. If you're a pro, please don't keep your kid messy. That's nasty. But yeah. And plus the way it looks, like it's not really, whenever I see palettes like this, I already know it's promoted to a professional makeup artist because we don't care about no package. I'm gonna be honest with you. But Makeup Forever floats between consumer and pro. This is also more pro related, but this is a little bit more classy, like Peach said. And yeah, it's just not, this is like, we don't care about the package. This is the difference between luxury and pro. Like, we're there for the product, like what the product gives, how it performs. But luxury is very different. Luxury is all about the experience from you purchasing, looking at the package, what the package looks like, to the product, how it feels, how it looks, how it feels on your skin, how it looks on your skin. It's the entire experience. This is just give me the product. Packaging. He does cute packaging, but it's definitely pro forward. But yeah. Years. Book Brittany's one-on-one class. Thank you, mommy. I would compare the curve cases to the Wet n Wild mixing palettes instead. Wet n Wild Pro. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. Wet n Wild has a pro line? Don't do that. Wet n Wild has a pro line? Hold on. I had no clue. I'm gonna be looking tonight because I did not know that. Come on, cat. And then about 5 more minutes, and I'm let you guys go because we're about to. They had a promo. They don't have one anymore. That sucks. We're hitting the 2-hour mark. It was discontinued. I guess nobody was really purchasing. Yeah, NYX has had, I don't know if they still do, but they also had a pro, or they were trying to push pro. But yeah. Yeah, see, it wasn't selling. That's what I thought. That sucks. Cause they have cute pigmented products. Went wild. I used to love their lip products. Alrighty. So yeah, that is my 2 cents on the curve case and Made by Mitchell. So yeah, walk, don't run, walk, don't run, run, don't walk. NYX recycled their pro line into the butter line. And I actually like their butter glosses too. Their butter glosses are everything. That's good to know. All right, you guys, I should let you guys go for real, because it's 2 minutes over the time. All right, you guys, have a great one. It was nice chit-chatting with you, doing makeup with you. On to the next live. Bye.